Hi guys, my name is Richard Long and I'm an investigative journalist, and recently I got my hands on a very interesting document, a real estate document, The Purchase, which was made by Olga Kiyashko, Volodymyr Zelensky's mother-in-law. And she bought a house, a huge house next to the Angelina Jolie or something. Yeah, just look at this. Oh my fucking god, it's huge! And it's in pineapple form. Fucking hell, it's under the water. Jesus Christ. America has given Ukraine 5,000 billions of dollars, and this is what they buy with it? A pineapple house? Under the water, it should cost fortune. Jesus Christ, American taxpayers should be furious. Not me though, I'm paid in crypto from Russia, but those who pay taxes, wow, that's just bad.
Thanks, Deke. Nice guy. Found him on Twitter while he was exchanging child abuse videos with Elon Musk. But anyway, something smells fishy, don't you find? Well, that's the feeling you might get when you browse Twitter and read some fresh hot take about Ukraine from a Blue Teak subscriber. Zelensky's mother-in-law has just purchased a luxury villa in El Gouna, Egypt.
أنا اسمي محمد العلوي، أنا صحفي استقصائي فلاديمير زيلينسكي. ده رئيس أوكرانيا. طبعا اشتريتها فين؟ اشتريتها عندنا في مصر، اشتريتها في الجونة.
Ah yes, famous Egyptian blogger and investigative journalist with, let me check, empty YouTube account, and some piece of paper where Zelensky's mother-in-law is written with Russian transliteration instead of Ukrainian. It's Olga Kiyashko instead of Olga Kiyashko. Well, it's nuances, but you know, his account is empty because he's not a journalist or a blogger or investigative. It has gone Russian tactics to create a fake source to then spread it to low-quality media or Twitter accounts with a reference to an journalist. The blue checkmark woman at Resist05 now has a community note under her tweet explaining that this man is a no-name and not a journalist and this is a propaganda scheme. But she didn't delete her tweet anyway. And also other misleading tweets on various topics, criticizing everything around and garnering millions and millions of views. And it's not the first time no-name bots or scam influencers are just making things up. The US just announced another 1.3 billion aid package to Ukraine. Reminder, here's a picture of Zelensky's home. LOL. And we should definitely state that this is in no way Zelensky's house. It's a photo stolen from a real estate agency website from southern France, and Liz Churchill, with a blue tick on social network formerly known as Twitter, Jesus Christ, is just a liar who gathered 2 million views on a tweet and did not delete it anyway. Zelensky is known monopoly champion, but it's not his house. These are. While you enjoy a little slideshow, listen, this is important, and this is important for the future of the democracy. Please like our video and subscribe to our channel, because whilst combooks are getting their prime time spreading disinformation and lies, we here trying to fight it, and we need your support. But let's get back to Liz Churchill, the author of a fake story about Zelensky's non-existent house. She's an endless source of audacious and surreal fakes about, well, literally everything. With over 300,000 subscribers, Liz constantly feeds her audience with all sorts of fakes.
I was asked to create a social media to disseminate information that none of the establishment media was going to give the public.
Oh, I wonder why establishment media don't publish information which is just made up. It is almost like if they conspired not to publish fake information, which is crazy, isn't it? And one more funny thing, you might have noticed there's a little pattern out there. Blue checkmark fake makers never delete their fakes, they just produce new ones. This is because Twitter algorithm encourages people to make tweets with more replies, and the more replies they get, the more reach they get. And the more reach they get, the more subscribers they get. And your replies which say like, fuck this shit, it's not true, they just help them. And nobody sees those replies. People just see the fake information. We have abnormally high losses of the armed forces of Ukraine in the counteroffensive. Zelensky. Well, Zelensky did not say this. Jackson Hinkle gets a ton of replies and community note which explains that he just lied. And Hinkle does not delete this lie. Why? Because Putin. Russia entered the top 5 largest economies in the world in 2022. Absolutely. Apart from that, Russia is not one of the 5 largest economies in the world. Quite far from that. But yeah, Hinkle and other Twitter info warriors with blatant and proven lies in their tweets coincidentally love Russia, or they just don't criticize Russia at all. And yes, this is a real picture on his Instagram profile. And surely, Hinkle won't delete Putin's lies from his Twitter feed. He gathers lots of angry replies and gets 400,000 views. Elon Musk's Twitter, or X, actively promotes bullshit. And most of this bullshit has something Russian in common. The BBC has compiled a collection of fakes that are being spread by accounts with a blue tick. Among them are some atrocious ones, like Ukraine has built baby factories and child sex brothels, or some nonsense that Western weapons that have been sent to Ukraine are being used for riots in France. What's in common, you ask? Well, it can be said with almost 100% certainty that all these fakes were created by Russians. Why? First of all, most of these lies were openly promoted by Russian media and even Russian officials.
Оружие, поставленное Киеву, оказывается в руках как раз тех самых протестующих и применяется против полиции там, во Франции.
Secondly, the use of bots on social media to spread fakes is one of the main tools of Russian propaganda. They use bots to influence public opinion. If television serves this function for Russian domestic audience, social media serves this function for international one. Bots with Twitter Blue accounts or X Premium do the main job for Russians. Spread graffiti that never existed, publish fake videos of Times Square from supposedly American accounts, or like here, Elon Musk's friend Kim.com tweeting a fake cover of German magazine. Verified information from verified users, right? The purpose is simple: to stop aid to Ukraine. If this doesn't make you mad, I don't know what will. Kyiv 2023, Philadelphia 2023. Here's another example of manipulation made by Twitter Blue account. A viral tweet comparing downtown of Kyiv with streets of Philadelphia where drug addicts are depicted. This is a stupid but probably effective attempt to play on people's emotions, without any valid argument on how military aid to Ukraine hinders the resolution of drug addiction problem in the USA. As most of the aid you hear in billions and billions of dollars is not actual money. It is an equivalent cost of the military equipment, which is stored in warehouses and stays there from 70s and 80s. Those are tanks, shells, artillery systems, which are old and probably no use for American military and will be disposed anytime soon, and instead they help Ukrainians to save their lives and save their country from fucking gulag. Perhaps I mean therefore I am wants the US to fight drug addiction and big pharma with 155 caliber and HIMARS. And all of this would be much more funnier if it wasn't so effective. Russian influence on Twitter, or X, is growing, and there's something wrong with its new owner. My inference was that he was getting nervous that Starlink's involvement was increasingly seen in Russia as enabling the Ukrainian war effort, and was looking for a way to placate Russian concerns. Musk had made the same assertion in the weeks before he tweeted his pro-Russia peace plan, and had said that his consultations with the Kremlin were regular. Hey, conspiracy theorists, are you still there? It's such an opportunity! Go investigate, right? Oh, you can't. Because you're all pro-Russian. What a coincidence. That said, it's not only a problem for Ukrainians. While those tweets quite easily transform into the death of Ukrainians, and that's why we are so vocal about it, next time they will tweet some horrible stuff about your country. and about the whole world. But the United States and whole civilized world should become extremely worried, because next time Elon Musk's Twitter will not only promote killing Ukrainians, but also insurrections, civil wars, and all sorts of hateful stuff which will make people's life miserable. And people in these countries won't even be able to fight it, as Ukrainians are not able to fight it right now, because the more you fight this propaganda, the more popular it gets. There's a way though. You can like this video and subscribe to our channel and help to fight disinformation and, well, at least do something.